Hi, welcome to Next Level Martial Arts. I'm James Terlecki, here with my friend and student, John Kelly. Today, we're going to be demonstrating a move, very common position for wrestlers. John, lay down. What happens a lot of times here is wrestler will attain the top position, and he'll usually try to pin us down by walking his knees and elbows together and just staying real tight here. Not really trying to mount any offense or pass or open the guard, but he's just trying to hold us down. So we're going to look at one thing that we can do from this position to capitalize on that. So let's go this way. So I find myself on the bottom here. Okay. So what I want to do first is I have to find some space here. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put my foot on the ground and move my hips out this way. Okay. So I'm here, move my hips out. Now I'm going to come through with this arm all the way through to the crook of my arm. Now, when I go here, I want to get my elbow on this side of his head and I want to lock it. I want this arm to be up more towards his elbow than behind his armpit here. Guys, close your elbow, John. Here, he could still stay pretty tight. But when I go out towards his elbow, lock your elbow a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to be here. I'm going to lock it. Now, I'm going to start moving my hips out to the right, and as I do, as I start moving my hips out, I'm going to be able to open that elbow up, which is going to make him significantly weaker, and I'm going to put my foot on his hip. That way he can't close the elbow anymore. If I kind of, again, let's start right here. So I go through, close your elbow. So I go through, all the way through, and I'm going to lock hands. Now, if I try to just muscle this, pinch your elbow to your side, he could stay. I mean, I'm not just going to pull this guy's arm out, okay? So I got to go towards the weakest point of this arm. So I want to go down right towards the elbow here. Lock your arm in. So I'm here as much as I can. Now, I'm not just going to try to muscle it out. I'm going to use my hips. As I start moving my hips out this way, his elbow starts going further and further away from his body, so which is going to make him weaker. So look, when I'm here, I lock as much as I can. Now I'm going to put my foot on the ground and start moving my hips out that way. As soon as I can get my foot on his hips, I'm in a perfect position. Because, I mean, here, he could still kind of follow me a little bit, okay? But let's go back a little bit. As soon as I get this foot on the hip, John, follow me, he's done. So right now, look, at this point, I'm going to start moving my hips all the way out. From here, I stay super tight. If the guy doesn't straighten out his arm, I have like a Kimura here. I'm just gonna pinch my knee, put this right on his belt line, pinch my knee down, control his elbow against my chest, and lift up on the wrist to get a submission, like a Kimura. Now, 9 times out of 10, the guy's gonna straighten his arm, but my body's curled up and I'm waiting for it. Right away, my arm goes over, I lock it, pinch my ear to my shoulder. This is here, staying tight, and I got an inverted arm bar. Okay, let's do it again. Okay, so we're here. I gotta create space. Guy's just holding me down. Move my hips out. I'm gonna feed my arm all the way through. I can't get it like this. I gotta get my arm on this side of his head. Okay, now once I get here, again, I'm trying to lock it more towards his elbow. I'm gonna try to put my feet down, and I'm gonna move my hips out. Move. As soon as I can get that foot on the hips, I'm staying tight here. If I'm laying back like this, he can bring this arm across. Boom, I lose everything. So once I'm here, I gotta stay curled up. Because at any moment, if he tries to bring that arm around, boom, it's over. I got it locked up. Again. So boom, move my hips out, go through. Okay, I'm here, I lock. Now I'm gonna put my feet on the ground, start moving my hips out. As soon as I can get my foot on the hip, I'm going to stay tight here, curl my body up. Now remember, real quick, go back. If he keeps that bent, I have the Kimura. Okay? Now, he's going to try to straighten it. As he does, I catch it. I'm pinching down here, staying tight, and I have an inverted arm bar. Let's look at it from one more angle. Let's go this way. So again, I'm going to make some space. Boom, lock my hands together, close to the elbow, feet on the ground. I'm gonna move my hips out, foot on the hip. Again, stay crunched up. Now, as he brings the arm over, I lock it, and I have an inverted armbar. Like I said, you have the Kimura if they keep it bent, right? You have the Kimura. If they straighten it, you have the inverted armbar right here. Now, if you miss it, let's say you missed your opportunity here, and they bring it around, boom, I'm gonna catch it, and I got an Americana here. Okay? So those are your options, and those are, that is just one thing we can do when a wrestler is trying to hold you down, pin your hips to the ground. One way that we can attack.